Get down! What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Equal Espresso, and welcome to today's map breakdown of the new maps from Vengeance DLC. Today we're going to be covering Rush, and there's a ton of stuff that is noteworthy about this map. The key aspects of this map itself, well, it's tight quarters, close combat, SMG and shotgun built. As well, there are many great lines of sight and terrible flank points on the map. It's a high-paced, high-stakes map, so if you like that kind of rushing gameplay, then this map is definitely for you of the Vengeance DLC. However, on that same token, if you go in thinking that it's going to be a free roam game where you're just going to be able to crush everybody, you might want to think again, because depending on the lobby, there's going to be a lot of camping. It's a prone to camping map. There's a lot of corners where people sit in, a lot of people just stand there and just wait for you to come around and then be that guy. Firstly, let's stay to the outside of the map itself. The perimeter is very useful. The paintball course, well, that is one of the highest coverage areas of the map, in which you have some flank points, and then you also have coverage if you're taking fire. And without FMJ, well, the bullets can't actually go through the sandbag, so you can take cover without worrying unless they have FMJ. Well, in that case, you're just screwed. On the opposite side of the map, there is a corridor in which you can get from one side to the other, but that is a high-risk, high-reward area, as well as that's very close quarters, and you need to be sure that you're going in with enough firepower to sustain walking through the other side if, by chance, coming across some enemies. Now, some tips for you if you are going into this area. Both sides have a ramp up to it, so if you're at the beginning and you encounter an enemy, well, you can stay on the ramp and give yourself sort of an advantage, because you have a full body look at them, but they don't have a full body look at you. All they have is your head and upper chest. So while you're in the corridor, though, well, that's on you and your gun skill, your ability to outplay your opponent, as well as using some maneuvers to your advantage, such as maybe a drop shot or a jump shot. Next, we're going to cover mid-map B in domination. The B flag itself is wide open. There's a lot of areas where you're seen from all different angles, and B is actually a very high stakes area. And if you're going to be running around this area, you're going to want to have a lot of awareness of your surroundings, because there are multiple windows, multiple flank points into B where you can get taken out, where you can just get any second destroyed from behind. Now, on the opposite side of the spectrum, if you're looking at B, there's a lot of points of interest where you can look through without really getting that much injury to you. Now, there are 4 lines of sight in which you can take out enemies from B flag where you're not all that vulnerable. Those being the windows above the dumpster on both sides, the wooded windows, the bus, and the tire stack. To each their own, they have individual characteristics that can help in different scenarios, but if you're overlooking B and wanting to take out an enemy around there, well, those are great positions in which you have less vulnerability than they do, and you can get an easy kill. Now, the last thing that I want to cover with you guys here today is the spawns. Actually, the spawns are very vulnerable and very easy to set up spawn traps with, and although that is very fun if you love kill horroring, if you love high kill games, it's not really what you want to see out of a map if a player doesn't have any chance to get out and into the action. You guys, if you know Call of Duty well enough, you know that the spawn systems are made to flip once players push past a certain area, and in my opinion, Rush has the shortest area in which you can push past. And what I mean by that is actually you can pretty much be in their spawn without them flipping. On the seaside domination, it is right actually where the entrance is to the paintball arena, on the ticket booth where the entrance and the start signs are. But on the opposite side, it's a little less defined. It's right outside of the paintball area where you can start flipping them, but you can actually still push back towards the fences without it really being much of a problem, because they spawn closer to the A side corridor wall. Now, although this is great for picking up kills very fast and very easily, you also need to be careful of your surroundings, because they can come from either side depending on which side of the map you're on. If you're on the domination C side, well, they can come out of both sides of where the ticket booth entrances are. There's a left and a right, but then if you're on the A side, they can come from the corridor outdoor side or the paintball course side. So my advice to you, if you want to take advantage of these high spawn push points, well, just be sure that you have the backup in case you get into a sticky situation. But that has been my time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned. Actually, I'm going to try and have one of these videos up every other day for you guys, so that you guys are well versed in the Vengeance DLC maps, so that you can get the best of your gaming experience and do the best as a player that you can. Remember, shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace if you're an OG like that are greatly appreciated. Remember to subscribe for more. I hope you guys are having a great day, so I shall see you guys later. So take care and peace.